Cut my music off, brother. I've been playing the music out here for 25 years.
What? They trying to mute
what? Moved in. They trying to cut my music off.
We just went through this 10 years ago with Club 1919, and now they trying to close down all the black establishments, including DC Soul Food, man, at the Marineburgs, man. Me and Nat about to meet up with you, man. We gonna get this petition going, and we gonna shut them down.
Come holler at me, brother.
All right, I'm on my way, bro. There are several black businesses that are being attacked by gentrifiers. They moving our community like they come with good intentions, and once they come in, they try to push us out.
Don't mute me, yeah, 'cause I'm so deceived. Don't mute me, yeah. My vote matters. Statehood matters.
On the teller, black and vote, yeah, what's happening?
Can't divide us, we gon' keep on fighting. We want freedom in the streets, yeah.
They don't hear you.
Won't gentrify us, we gon' keep on striving. Some equity, yeah. Stop the violence, play the music louder, fight police brutality, yeah. I gotta thank Chuck Brown, oh, for putting it down and keep the movement with the beat, yeah. When we're together, they can't keep us silent because you can't mute DC. No, 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 no. Don't you mute.
Come on, Wayne.
Don't you ever mute. You can never mute. Never mute. You can never mute. Black lives matter, and the people tired. The babies dying in the streets. Oh, oh, oh. Gotta band together, learn to love each other, stand and fight this insanity. Oh, when we united,
Say what?
the GoGo beats the power.
Yeah.
Let's survive this long journey. Oh, no turning back now. We're close to victory, and you can mute DC. Yeah. Don't you
Come on, Wayne.
right. We can announce that this music will continue on 7 and Florida Avenue.
GoGo is the official music of Washington, D.C.
I cried earlier because this is super big. The significance of GoGo for me, it took care of my family.
GoGo music is part of the city and will continue to be part of the city for generations to come.
To the godfather of GoGo music. He's not here today, but he's looking down at us, saying we got it right. On three, can we say one together, John?
Guns down for kids in DC.
We did get it right, ladies and gentlemen. What it do? What it do? Welcome to another Wednesday right here with us. The Super and Super Midday Show. Yours truly, DJ Super Dan in the building. Hey, we got a full show for y'all today, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get on your phones, call somebody, text them, Facebook them, tweet them, Instagram them, Snapchat them, TikTok them. Hey, let them know, man. We up in here, man. Along in here with me, man. I got my man, my right-hand man. The super that I want to be like when I grow up. Super Coop. What it do, Super Cooper?
Super Dan, DMV. Let's go. Hey man, I got so much on my mind today.
I got so much
And
on my mind.
And it's and we're gonna interact with the people today. Man.
We're gonna interact with them today.
Yeah, a little bit more than we normally do because sometimes we get to talking, man. You know, we gotta read the comments and
shout them out as they come into the room and they,
you know
what I'm saying, they listening to them, man. Let them know that we appreciate it. I feel that's real big. You know what I mean? I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. And then also my man Malik is in the building. What up, Malik?
What it do, man? Good Wednesday to you guys, man. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and all of that good things, man.
Yes, just today. Was it today? No, today is the last day of January.
It is?
Yeah,
like
the last
going
January is down for the books of 2024. And Coop told me I better not say Happy New Year one more again this year because the new year is here. 2024 is here. Tomorrow is the start of Black History Month, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we still put that same emphasis on Black history as we did as we were growing up, but you know what I'm saying? It is still our month for us to celebrate, our growth.
I think
living in this good old country, the United States that we live in. So we're gonna continue to push, man.
But I think as the years, go on, like new generations come, it's new, it's new Black excellence that should be acknowledging now. You know what I'm saying? Because back then we was all on the Frederick Douglass, we was all on the regulars. You know what I'm saying? The regular one, Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? And I think now, it's so many people now that have brought on Black excellence, man. So we need to acknowledge them, man. This February, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So today, y'all, our guest today, it will be no other than my man, the fifth letter of the alphabet, my man E. Salih Williams of the good, what band he played for?
Crank Crusaders.
No, let's go back to the days. OP Tribe. We know E as the OP Triber. OP Triber, right?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? AKA
Bootsy Vegas.
AKA Bootsy Vegas. We supposed to have
Tony Ball. What's up?
We supposed to have my man Raheem Divine in the studio with us today. Dope? But something came up on his end, man. We're gonna try to reschedule it for my man to come in here. We had spoke to management, all that good stuff, last minute. Mishap, what I mean? And it happens in the industry, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you wanted to speak on something? You wanted to say something about that, Coop? You know what I mean? As far as
well, I think honestly, like when you know, it's a lot of black independent broadcast podcasts that enter in the game and um you know to make these things legit, you know what I'm saying, we have to support each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when we, take the time out to call these guests in and, make some commitment, man, I think sometimes they might not take us as serious as they would the regular PGCs and the KYSs, and they're stringers, they kick the can down the road on us. I just don't think that's fair because, personally, hey, we just, I think we could do more. I think we could do more. I think of course PGC, those stations got more what you call it? I'm trying to they got more
built-in listeners,
and I get all of that. But we could play your music 24 hours a day. Um, you know, we control, what we play and how we play it. You know what I'm saying? And I think, we could be utilized in a grand way. So I just don't think the respect is there. I think, we get overlooked, you know what I'm saying, most of these podcasts, and we grab, we all grabbing the same people, man. I just want us to expand, man. I want to bring on a national artist so these people can see them, what I'm saying, more up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? This is like the block party. Like back in the day when we used to have block parties, we saw the band setting up. We saw, you know, we was able to come off the porch and go shake Funk hand or shake these people hands. You know what I'm saying? Versus us going to the Coliseum and seeing them. You know what I'm saying? This is a more personal, in-depth thing when you're doing these podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Because we control, our we control the way we program.
Well, my thing, we like I said,
so always... it's an advantage to me if they would kind of help us help them.
Yeah, I'm always,
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna always be pushing, like again, what I mean, like I said, like I've been in situations where I've been asked to come on podcasts and I had to change at the last minute. So what I mean, it'd be like, and I mean, and I know it's different levels of it. What I mean, we're looking at a national superstar that we want to get on our platform and what I'm saying, and pushing all that good stuff. But
nah.
Yeah.
No, you feel you don't feel that way?
No.
Did I?
Can't, only reason why I don't. I understand that artists get busy. I get that, but when you hometown, you understand. Like if you got anybody that got a GoGo podcast, there should be no band out here saying, "Well, look, I'm not gonna go on your show because of this or that." If you trying to build the music as a whole,
right?
And because right now we were just talking about earlier platforms like the radio stations and stuff like that. The radio stations, as they built in Washington, aren't built to just play just GoGo. So when you have platforms that are built for that, then you would think everybody, especially if you're gonna play the music, you know what I mean, you would support every platform that's available to you that's trying to support the music.
And that's why I say help us help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the relationships, it's like sometimes we are overlooked, and that's all.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people, like I said, these podcasts, people really spending their time to expand the music. And shout out to all of them. You see them popping up, and they really, really trying to let the world know, what's going on in our city, man. Yeah. And that's big. So I salute all of the podcasts,
all of them,
all the GoGo podcasts, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, and let's strive for the best. Let's just
just support each other.
Yeah,
you know
support each other. Exactly, because as this music has been, we're not on the Billboard charts. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, and even when we do these GoGo Awards, let's salute them just because they spent their time, just doing it. Let's just, how about one day, you say I'm gonna do this, and then you got the support of, the so-called gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? And that's important to me. Yeah, I'm a gatekeeper, but sometimes I get gated too.
Yeah.
But I know people that help people, and sometimes I get gated too. So it's a level to it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to support. This show is here to support everybody doing their thing, man. And just keep doing it, man. Just keep doing it. But I'm gonna tell y'all, when we take our time and when we invite y'all to this show, man, take the time out, because we gonna keep pushing.
And we putting in the work as well too.
We gonna keep
to better the product and to better the content, and you know what I'm saying. That's not just for this show, for anybody who want help. We do paid consulting work and all that too, but we really trying to help out the industry. At the end of the day, we want all the platforms to be as successful as they can, because if they are, then that means the bands are gonna have a bigger platforms to put their music on and be showcased on and things like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just support right now. We're trying to get to a point we can't do it without everybody's help. You know what I'm saying? So if you love the music and you playing the music, then support everything about the music and everything that's trying to push the music. That's all.
Green Eyes say, call them out. Don't let that be okay. Hey, I'm trying. Hey, we calling it out the best way we can, bro.
Yeah,
like
one thing about DC, y'all, you're not gonna come from this area and go somewhere else, and we're not gonna just let you forget.
Right.
Hey man, you know where you from, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We don't even play them games.
See, I don't know. I feel like I'm a little fish. I'm a little fish. So you know what I'm saying? I'll be the little fish. The big fish, so they don't want to come to the little fish, y'all. I understand, man. You know what I mean? It's a mentality thing. I'm being sarcastic, but you know what I mean? But when it comes down to it, you know what I mean? I give passes, I don't give it's all right with me, man. But we ain't gonna, if y'all want to stick to that, I'm on y'all side. Y'all my team, so we gonna go hard with it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be like,
bro.
you know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, hey, nigga, I'm gonna call them and be like, yeah, y'all, nah, ain't no cancellation. Nah, you be there when you supposed. Nah, I'm just playing. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight, y'all.
No, we're not. But let's clear this. We're not talking about just one cancellation.
No. We have plenty. That happens.
Plenty.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
We're just making it aware. We just bringing it up,
right?
Because people are starting to gravitate to these podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
People like, I just got off the phone with somebody and they said, I'm about to tune in. You know what I'm saying? They want to see. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you going to an NBA game and LeBron is taking a day night off.
Right.
Like, dog,
that's a
you
great
resting?
Right.
Cool, you on point.
I told you, hey, listen, man. My man called me today, had me motivated for the show. He called me earlier, man.
Man,
he had a good talk this morning, bro.
What are we doing?
Nah, but I think you get to a point, man. You gotta just say straight up, man. You gotta put some respect on GoGo, man.
Money.
You got to, man, all the way around, man. Put respect on your music, man, and force people who claim to love it to embrace it fully, man. Don't just play around with it. Some people are really serious about this industry and this genre. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? We ain't got time for nobody coming in and dipping their foot in and, you know what I'm saying, getting comfortable, then rolling out, whenever. So.
Yeah, man. What's up, Thomas Smith? I'm gonna come and get a haircut too.
Amani, I heard you got a new CD out, homie. I need it. Let's get it on the station, man. Let's put it in rotation, homie. Hey, what you got for us? Man, the good Major League band checking in all the way from the I'm gonna say Prince William County area.
Let Amani see it.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because he running that area. Man, I'm telling you, it's not that dude, like from Richmond all the way up to like Babylon Woodbridge.
So
running it.
But that's why I like for them to say it.
Because
some he might say I run the whole VA.
Right.
Don't give him. Don't. You know what I'm saying?
I'll just say Prince William.
Yeah,
he might man give me Fairfax.
He want give me all that.
Give me all that.
So let him say, Amani, you king, bro.
Hey man,
rep. You know, shout out. You know,
all right, my bad.
Shout out to Amani, man.
Damn, I'm just, I'm giving him the king. I'm giving him the king of an area. Y'all shut down my promo.
Give him the king
more than the area.
Give him a region.
Yeah, there we go.
Give him a region.
Yeah.
That wasn't a reason. Richmond, the Fredericksburg,
but you started off Prince William
to Prince William County. That ain't enough.
Hola, Amanda. Hola.
Damn.
Shout out to
the number one door girl in America.
Shout out to Big Chewy. Check
Big
in,
Chewy the dog.
Chewy the dog. What it do? What it do? Call us up, man. Check in, man. We give everybody shout outs, man. We want to shout you all out, man. Check in. We're going to make sure we put you on display. How about that? You know what I mean? GoGo, we're going to put you on display. But real quick, y'all, I want to let y'all know tonight, y'all. Man, tonight where I'm going to be at tonight.
Already.
Yeah, I'm going already, man. I'm going tonight because I'm going to be right on his coattail. We got top 5 tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Top 5 at Felt. Tonight.
You on my coattail.
Yeah, I mean, what? You what coat? Cool. What you? I ain't supposed to.
No, I just thought you was just, you was just saying, he was promoting your karaoke, which is big.
Right. He was on his own coattail for a
my karaoke, that's a happy hour. I'm talking about when this is a go-go show, y'all.
BJ,
listen,
we are on, BJ.
When it's a go-go show, this is what I'm going to promote bands, and even though we dealing with something a little different, but when you're on the show, you know what I'm saying, something you're involved with,
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? So tonight, ladies and gentlemen,
why I asked you had to pay for that.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
Know what I'm saying? So you got to see what I'm saying about the platform. You know what I mean? There you go.
What are y'all doing tonight? What are y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Rhythm and vibes tonight. You know what I mean? Cool. You want to let them know a little bit more about what's going on tonight?
Well, very sexy platform. Thanks to Clip CG Entertainment. We get opportunity to play in these, in these venues. And we thank the people, man. Very sexy platform inside the casino from 7 to 11.
Felt Lounge.
Felt. And we're gonna do our thing. We're gonna do a little 2-step. We're gonna do a little crank. So, y'all ain't doing nothing, man. It's afternoon. Come on out. Shots on Dan. Tamiko say shots on Dan.
There you go.
Tamiko, you can get shots on me anytime, baby.
Dan, Armani say, Dan, send me your email, and it's on the way. Cool. Tell them the whole VA. Appreciate you, good man. Hey, Stacy, front line, DJ Zay. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Dan, send him your email.
That's what's up. Definitely. Let's get that in rotation, man.
Tamiko, I need you, when you see Dan, press him out. Yeah, press him out. Because he just said anything for you.
Yeah, Tamiko, see, listen, I seen Tamiko last Thursday at Flame, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to do a duet with her, but she wouldn't come on,
the karaoke
with me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so right now,
Tina Marie and Rick James type of
you know what I mean?
Fire and Desire.
Yeah, I was trying to get on one of them status, but she held back. So
did you give her a shot?
I'm gonna get her a shot tonight, baby. I'm gonna loosen her up a little bit, and then you know what I mean. Maybe she come back this week. It's on that Flame. You know what I mean? So
she might sing with you.
She might sing with me a little bit. You know what I mean? Tamiko, hey, tonight meet me at Felt.
Hey, Tamiko,
I will be in the building to holler at you. You know what I'm talking about?
It's an insider thing. But Tamiko wears red lipstick. She wears red lipstick. You see her in that ponytail and that red lipstick. Get her a shot.
Get her a shot?
Get her a shot.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
that red lipstick.
It's something about the red lipstick.
Something about it.
You know, we're gonna talk about a few other things that's going on later on in the show, but I just wanted to put y'all on tilt and let y'all know about the MGM today. I mean, tonight, of course, with the top 5. You know where I will be at. You know what I mean. If y'all ain't doing anything, make sure y'all there. So, one thing I wanted to talk about today on our show is I call it the GoGo free agency. You know what I mean? If you
I mean,
so basically, ladies and gentlemen, like, you know what I mean, football has it, NBA has it, GoGo has it, ladies. So if y'all been paying attention, what's been going on? I mean, we've been seeing a lot of moves, and one of the biggest moves today that I want to talk about that I had the opportunity to get a call to, can you do the fly for me, is Day has landed with Still Familiar. Okay. Congratulations, Day on that information there. My man, I see my man Steve put it out there. I see Day posted on his platform today. Yeah. Free agency and GoGo today. What do y'all feel about that move there, y'all?
It's the crazy part about it. Everybody feels like they are so close to the band. You can't keep nothing a secret. So it's like the leaks be crazy. And
the leaks.
Yeah, you know, such and such was in such and such practice. And, you know, we never really understand the business side of it. So it's sometimes like the Chewy just said, they say, oh, he got a new male singer, huh? So it's like, yeah, right. It's like, you know, everybody has these, you know, the rumors be out, and until you see it, you know what I'm saying? Because they were saying Day was going back to Let It Flow.
Yeah. That was
Somebody made a curve.
Well, that was the first show he did. That was the first show he did. So it's like, you know what I mean? So you try to put 2 and 2 together, and you say, like, you know, maybe that's the move my man will be making right now. But you know what I mean? But he was Still Familiar, y'all. Still Familiar.
Courtney. What's up, Courtney?
And
Still Familiar. That's a great addition.
You know, so
yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you why I like it.
He's a vet.
I like it because, like, I'm seeing a lot of grown and sexy bands right now with the 1-2 punch, with a lead talker that's doing it all and a female singer. I see it with Vibe. It was with Still Familiar.
What's been with Vibe?
Yeah.
It's been
with Subtle.
I mean, Dirk used to do stuff by itself.
Subtle.
Yeah, Subtle.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's like that grown and sexy. I don't know. It's the downsizing of the band whatsoever, you know what it is.
Well, when you got two really talented artists up there, that's all you need.
I like Brandy, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Brandy, you know what I'm saying?
But look at that now. But look at the handoff down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Steve Roy can play the quarterback down.
Right.
And then he can hand that ball off to not just Kendra, but now I can hand it, you know, I can hand it off to Day now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he, you know.
Let's get Day on here.
You know?
Where Day at?
Go ahead and invite him. You know what I'm saying?
We got somebody in the
room.
room.
Go ahead and invite him up. You know what I'm saying?
In the room right now.
I definitely would like to get this guy's opinion.
Oh my God.
On this. You know how many conversations we've had about free agents,
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he was one. He's on my guy. He's on my list.
He is waiting patiently.
He's on my list.
He's in the back room. He's in the green room. He's not there with a coffee. That man Bootsy Vegas, ladies. Oh my God.
What up, though, everybody? What up?
We have so much respect for what you've done. I mean, just me watching you grow, man. You know, coming from where you came from, in the bands and and even on the radio, and you know, I used to listen to you do your Redskin songs, and I mean, man, I'd be so happy when I hear you on the radio, bro. It's like that's my youngin. That's the guy I used to walk through your alley. I used to walk through your alley going to school and see you and your brother in the backyard, man. I said, man, boy, I remember those days. Rhode Island Avenue.
Right. And who knows? I may be coming back to radio soon. One never know. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
One never know. You know what I mean?
Guess what? I mean, I'm sure it'll be welcome. It'll be highly welcome, bro. And now you got the ladies and gentlemen, the fifth letter E is in the building.
Bootsy Vegas.
AKA Young Maurice White, the Rebirth. That's
Young Maurice White, the Rebirth. They don't understand, yo. I mean, I'm sure some people know your background, but every time I get a chance, I love telling our stories, man. But I mean, just on the road with the greatest band the earth has ever made, Earth, Wind, and Fire, man. You were, you know, tell them what position you played and how many years you was with them.
Well, I was with them for I started out just as the just doing the merch, really. It started out as that, and then at that time, I know this seems so long ago, record stores was out, so we would set up the in stores for the record, you know what I mean, for the record shop. Shout out to Maurice White, may he rest in peace, the GOAT, you know what I mean. And then we would go to the concerts. But I did so good the first year, they invited me to stay in California. Then I ended up working at the main office at Columbia Records on Santa Monica Boulevard, the Columbia Records building in LA. And it kind of like, you know, spurned from there. Columbia. Okay. So I hear echo. We good now? Okay, I just want to make sure.
No, he was making sure your sound was coming out good.
Yeah. So you know, that's kind of like how it started. And then you know, now I tell everybody this, and everybody may not know this, but Coop is one person that can attest to this. I used to say that Maurice White was my father way before I met him. I used to tell everybody he's my father. I'm going, you know what I mean? Hey, when Earth, Wind, and Fire come to town, we would be on the buses with Backyard, OP Drive Backyard, arguing about Parliament, Earth, Wind, and Fire. A couple of times, it got very spirited conversations about this. To where
Parliament, the Parliament versus
Earth, Wind, and Fire. And I would be yelling on the bus like, "Stop disrespecting my father! My father not playing in the clubs. You can see you can see Parliament at 9:30. You got to go to Capitol One to see Earth, Wind, and Fire." Like it would get testy. Shout out to Buggy. You know what I mean? Because it really started with that. Yeah. So it kind of really started there. To one point, we did a bus trip and we brought CDs on the bus, and everybody on the bus had to be the judge of who was better. And like it got that spirited, but it did. But in true fashion, Gordon Campbell was the drummer of Earth, Wind, and Fire at the time, who went to Howard, and he knew Buggy, and that's how we got backstage and how I got to meet them. So all the arguments that started with Buggy or whatever, he ended up, you know, introducing me to Gordon, who ended up introducing me to Jabari, and that's how I got the job. But yeah, and you know, to this day, it's been God bless. It's been one of the greatest experiences ever. As we get older, you know, we look back and reflect on things that we can't believe we pulled off and made happen. To this day, I cannot believe that. You know what I mean?
Man, I used to tell everybody. Go ahead, Malik.
No, I can't believe he pulled it off. Not him. Not him.
He pulled it off, boy.
That's my guy.
Hey man, I tell everybody when Earth, Wind, and Fire came up, the band came up to the Mad Chef.
Yep, I took everybody to the band. You know, I took everybody to the Mad Chef.
He brought the band. They wanted to see Buggy, and he brought the band to Mad Chef, and we had breakfast. After the Mad Chef, we went up to Steak and Egg on Wisconsin Avenue.
And
had breakfast with Earth, Wind, Backyard and Earth, Wind, and Fire. And it was so surreal, man. The crazy part about it, we were the only ones in that particular night. It wasn't crowded. We was the only ones. We was the only ones in Steak and Egg that night. And we sat in there, ate with them, dropped them off at their hotel. Man, it was a hey man, wow. What you've been doing, man. You know, me and you always, you know, you was my guy. I come pick you up. Sauce ain't one. Tell you what. He called me. He said, "Man, Sauce said it's car. He got too many people in the car." He used to ask Sauce to take him to the show. And Sauce said, "Man, I got too many people in the car." He'd end up calling me and be like, "Man, can I ride?" I said, "Yeah, come on, man." And man, that was the funniest thing.
You know, it's crazy how life is because, you know, even though we live in a time now where the streets of DC is crazy, but I always think about the development that you gave me. I know that had I had not met you, my life would not have been where it was at. And this is even when we had transitions with managers and you kind of just jumped in to help us. You know, I think about those times where I needed somebody to help me keep my dreams going or keep the passion going, that you were the guy that I could count on. Because when you think about what I'm doing now, you know what I mean, those years would sustain me to be able to keep fighting and keep going for the journey. Like the stuff that I deal with now and all that is way easier than what I had to deal with back then. But also,
you're responsible though, E. You're responsible because you never gave up.
Yeah, but let me tell you something, and I've never shared this. The hardest part that I ever really had to deal with was when Scooby and them had left to go to Listen, and me and Mac were left there. And just think about you have been with somebody for 7-8 years, you're weathering the storm. They leave and become the hottest thing ever, and you're left at Dino's, and everybody asking, so why you not with them? Those days, you know what I mean? Those days were the toughest days. What you provided me was an opportunity and a platform to play, to keep creating. Because if I just would have been sitting at home and not do, you know what that would have been like? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? To see them, you know what I mean? And they here and you're still there. You know what I mean? So man,
but credit to you, E. And this is a thing when people are persistent and consistent, like you stayed around. And it was like every time I turned around, you was right there. So I knew that you really wanted to, and I've always been a person of just, you know, helping people. You know what I'm saying? But like I felt like we grew up together. You my man. We hang together. You in my car. We riding. So how can
that's easier said than done though. But let me say this though. It's easier said than done because you had your own situation and 12 personalities that you're dealing with day to day. And Lord knows you don't need no extra drama. But you know, I'm gonna tell you somebody else that I really think about a lot recently is really Miss Marguerite, because Miss Marguerite will come. Yeah, y'all about to give me more. You know, a couple of times Miss Marguerite would like really have real conversations on telling me on not to give up. A couple of times she would put money in my pocket. Don't give up. Don't give up. When I think about those days, you know, you think about when you've been chasing something for 7-8 years and everybody else get to live it and you don't. You know, there are one or two people that really help you. And you, Miss Marguerite, really are the reason that. But I'm telling you.
Hey, she kept me in line, bro. Like, I mean, Ma ran that door. If she felt something was off or anything, Coop, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go to the most machine. I'm gonna take care. You know, she was like my rock, man. And it was like I just never thought that we would ever be split apart. And I'm emotional now.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Just talking about it.
Yeah. It's crazy because one of the greatest days ever that I felt was when she got to meet Earth, Wind, and Fire, because she was from Chicago and some of them knew them. Because I remember like, hold on.
When you brought him in the kitchen and she went off of the man shelf, she lost it. That was a big moment for her. And I was her favorite guitar player.
I know. Yeah. So be clear, like that was one of the moments where you stand on somebody's shoulders, but you don't forget how you got there. Like you and Miss Marguerite were absolutely the bridge that brought me over. I know that I live a great life. You know what I mean? I've enjoyed a lot of things, but it was because you guys provided an opportunity and a platform for me to get there. So I'm forever indebted. You know, I've been mm, I don't really get in the situation with all y'all. I really don't. But you know.
Hey, E.
Nah, I feel you, bro.
The Crank Crusaders, bro. The Crank Crusaders. How did you get with Raheem?
Well, fun fact. I known Raheem way before he got on. You know, the Guess Who Loves You More is a Earth, Wind and Fire sample.
Right.
And you know, it was some clearance issues in the beginning. Fun fact, you know, it's two videos to Guess Who Loves You More. Because one was he went and gorilla'd it, and then one after he got it cleared. I had knew Raheem. I had been a fan. I had been seeing him around, and I just remember when I was in Listen, he would show up all the time, even with like. So that was when I realized that he was really, really engaged and just go loving it. Also, he spent a lot of time in Newark, New Jersey. He's from, he spent time. His dad's side of the family is up there. I spent a lot of time in Newark, New Jersey. Malik, you know why. Shout out to Mecca. So we had been bumping into each other. It was like weird. We were bumping into each other a lot, and we just developed a friendship before he became who he was. But I will say probably the Earth, Wind, and Fire, situation. I introduced him to them as well. Donnie Simpson breaking Guess Who Loves You More. But what really brought us together was when I had cancer. The first time, I've never said this. This is exclusive. We were not on good terms because we did have a misunderstanding. We had a very bad misunderstanding that I thought went a little bit too far. And we didn't communicate and talk the situation out because it was a third party that started the whole thing. It was never really between us. And Nika Ray called him and was like, "Hey man, you need to really have a comment, blase, blase." And he shows up to my room, showed up to Washington Hospital Center and said, "Hey man, when you beat this, we finally gonna do this go-go band thing." And I'm thinking, like, man, he just being nice. Like, okay, because a lot of people were calling, saying nice things, thinking I was just gonna give up, but you know what I mean? But he really meant it. And it kind of spawned when we came to the hospital, because before then we had not talked to each other. I had not spoken to him. I remember seeing him at the Howard Theater for something, and we didn't speak. I refused to speak to him. It had got that bad, and the cancer situation had brought us back. Nobody knows this. People that see us now probably would never know that we had an issue, but it was great that we ended up having this conversation. But he always wanted to do this. So the Crank Crusaders, what people don't know, is he always wanted to be in a go-go band. He grew up out by 212. So it's something that he always wanted to do. And then he started really talking about his love for Backyard. And, just growing up liking go-go bands is something that he really wanted to do. So that's kind of like how it happened. You guys getting exclusives too.
Yeah. E, let me talk about the transition that was made. Me and you are a part of a small elite group that have gone from playing go-go to getting into a mainstream major market radio station. Myself, you, the late great Tony Reds, Big G as well. Talk a little bit about transitioning, because it wasn't easy, but talk about your transition going from playing in a band to now you're going into radio. And if I wasn't mistaken, your first radio gig was that the Donnie Simpson gig?
Yeah, it was a Donnie Simpson.
So that's
it was Donnie.
Yeah, talk about that a little bit. What that transition was like.
Well, I will talk about this. I had this good friend who had a radio show called The Wild Boys, and this guy would let me come up there a lot. So I don't know if this guy remembers me coming up. Sometimes just showing up, and when they were doing the go-go hour, they would do guest judges. I know a couple of times I actually guest host with them. So the beginning bug was that I had, well, people don't know this. I have a degree in broadcast journalism. I went to school for it. Coop used to drop me off at some of the jokes. I don't know if you remember this. But it was something that I always wanted to do. And then the next stop jock thing happened. So what happened was it was a contest. But the smartest thing I ever did was Jay Pooh got me in a situation at KYS before where they were looking for radio hosts. Something happened. I don't know what this was, but they told me that I didn't get it because I use E. So I said, okay, cool. So this time around, I'm just gonna completely change my name and act like I don't know who he is. So during the contest, when they was having like the trials, they were playing like air checks and all that. People would come to me and like, "Are you Bootsy Vegas?" And I would be like, "Man, I have no idea who that is." Everybody keeps telling me that Bootsy Vegas. I don't know. I'm E. I don't know. So I'm playing it off the whole time. I am playing it off. And then, fun fact, I had somebody from Earth, Wind, and Fire make a phone call for me to let certain people know that I was a good guy because it had got word to me that they were talking about me as less than because I was in a go-go band. And I'm sure you know that does happen, Malik, that they kind of have a stigma on what I don't want to say that they think you're less than intelligent or whatever, but I don't know. So, so I end up making it to the top 5. But the transition was, for Donnie, it was difficult. First things first, happy birthday, Donnie Simpson and his twin. I talked to him earlier. Today is his birthday. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy. Now for Donnie, the transition was difficult because Donnie set me and Mike Brooks down and had like real conversations on what his show was, what the audience was, how we going to run it. So it wasn't pressure, but it was definitely a high level expectation. And I was really selective on what I said in the beginning until he was like, "Man, you good, just loosen up." But I'm gonna say this: the transition was definitely great. And I would say if I had not had some experience doing that show called the Wild Boy Show, whatever that guy named Malik the Freak is, I don't know what his name was, D Masters, I don't know what his good name is. If I had not done that a couple of years before, I didn't feel like I was brand new at it. I had like something to go on because I had been in there, like understanding the fact that breaks are only 4 to 5 minutes. It ain't gonna be a whole lot of long talking. Get your point, be ready. Hey y'all, we're only doing 2 minutes on this break. Like when I realized that it was gonna be quicker, be ready with your perspective. The other thing was with Donnie, you gotta be able to talk about everything with him. Donnie would say this. So Donnie would say two things. He would say, "We ain't doing chicken wing jokes." Now, I'm not saying who he was talking about, you know what I mean? But he let it be known that if you're going to be on here, you have to have a level of intelligence and articulate. Like, it ain't just your mama so ugly. He kind of let that be known. The other thing was, which I appreciated very early in the beginning, was he wanted everybody to cook. And one day, somebody was cooking. Somebody stopped somebody. He paused the show. He said, "Hold on, just so we clear here." And this stuck with me. He said, "I don't care who gets the laugh as long as it's on the Donnie Simpson show. We all gonna win. We don't gotta be competing." And he said, "Stop." He said, "I don't care who they laugh at as long as they laughing at everybody that's on here." And he pointed, he let a person know, like, don't do that again. So with Donnie, it was easy because he was about letting everybody cook. He was very team friendly, and he wasn't. People think he was, but he was not dominate. He wanted to know what you could add to it. So he made the transition easier, and I was lucky to be with him because he was hands-on and open to develop. Another person that was there, 2 people that was there, it's crazy because they kind of run stuff now. Do you remember Victor Starr, Malik?
Yes, I do. He used to work at 92Q. He used to run 92Q.
92Q. Victor Starr was the producer. And Angelique, who's now the program director at PGC, was also the associate producer. So we had a team of people. So I was kind of, lucky to be in the mix. But I say this as well. The person he gave it to the most, and I know he don't mind me saying this, was Guy Lambert. For a while, I didn't think he liked Guy because he would be on him. Now, Guy Lambert now is on his second television show, and he's doing commercials and voiceovers. But when I tell you, Donnie would be on him and Malik, I know you understand, for phrasing, taking your time, not speeding through, being able to, I mean, it would be one word. It would be like Lambert. I told you,
right.
You know what I mean? And we would be in that joint like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, but just, no, really. Like he would be like that. And now, Guy has a 2-hour show now.
Right.
And I talked to him recently. He was like, yeah, like, and I said recently, back then when we were on the show together, did you think Donnie liked you? He said, no, I didn't think he liked me. I said, I didn't either, bro. I didn't either.
Yeah.
But
shout out to Donnie Simpson, man. Legend in this city, living legend. And
hold on. Do you remember when I took him to the backyard show?
Yeah.
We pulled up. He gave me the award and everything.
Hey,
we kicking it. We pulled up.
He was cool as, and I'm gonna tell you another fun fact. When I went to McKinley Tech, the greatest high school ever in the history of the district, and DCPS, Maryland, Virginia, and VA. Oh man! Hey, when I went to McKinley,
I
went to my secondary. My trade school was the Penn Center. And when I was in the 10th grade, we had I was in radio broadcast. So Miss McDougal, and that was my teacher. And
what a name!
And but cool breeze, man. I love her. She we used to have these assignments. So when Donnie was on KYS, I was an intern. He was 6 to 10 in the morning, and I used to come in at 10. But of course, I got to be there a little earlier, and so I got a chance to work with Stu, the weather guy, Stu. I forgot his name, but Stu. So I always saw Donnie, but he didn't really know who I was. I was just a kid, a little intern, and my job was just to sit up. I used to have to call the different. That's when they had these record stores, get the top 10s, and write the stuff down and log them, and just little stuff. And I used to say, yeah, I work with Donnie Simpson in the morning. I used to act like I say, yeah, I work with Donnie, but it was every morning, bro. And that was just something that I know he probably wouldn't remember, but I know he probably know it was some interns up there back in the day. And
I was with you when you told him that.
Yeah, I was one of them. Yeah. Hey, it was something that came up. On I was listening to yesterday. I was listening to Chris T.O.B. Shout out to my younger. He got his podcast going on.
I saw
it. And
Love Sports and GoGo, something like that.
Yeah, Love Sports and GoGo. So he had mentioned something, and I kind of I didn't want to, I got my own answers to this. You know how they say who made up this and who made up that, and he said he didn't know that Scooby made up the EA, the EA. Like so no, I didn't want to just go there. Could you the you heard, you saw it yesterday.
No, I ain't seen it.
Something like that. Where that come from, B?
Please clear this up.
No, you know what? Here we go. You ready? You ready? Because I've been dealing with this for the last years. Whatever he said he made up, he made up.
Okay.
That's so political. That was so political.
That's a political.
No. Guess why though? Because when you're tired of regurgitating something that kind of won't go away.
I've been answering this damn question since 2004.
But sometimes
really, it's been since 2006
Right.
Since this the battle was 2006. That's 18 years ago. That's 18 years ago.
18 years ago.
Jesus.
The battles of the
Listen, I think the people would say though. I think
no, I want to know. No, for real, for my, because a lot of people used to say, is Genghis saying rice or rise?
Right.
Is you know what I'm saying? Is he saying R-I-C-E or R-I-S? So some things people do really want to kind of know, the history of how did that come about? Were y'all in in rehearsal?
Scooby made up
Okay.
All right, that's what's up.
Hold on. Is there anything else I say you guys want to know who made it up?
I would just like to say, just knowing you personally.
All right, who made it the EA? Woo.
No, that's different. That's a Baltimore chant from.
That's a Baltimore chant.
Yeah, but hold it, yo, and all that other stuff. Would you like to know who made that up too? Because you know other people say hold it. People be saying that too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You don't know?
Okay.
Ask me who made it up.
Who made it up, E?
Scooby made it up.
Your answer has evolved over the years on this. You know what?
And no,
I love you, man. I love you. I love the evolution. I love
it. Thank you. Thank you.
And guess what? E? I'm going to accept that. When somebody tell me who made it up, because some people come to me for history facts.
No, actually, I've had people come to me a few times when they see me recently and be like, man, when you be talking, man, you sound just like Scooby. And I'll say, man, thank you. I'll say, no, I'm dead serious. I say, man, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh.
But no, it's not. Let me tell you something. E, listen, it's not. And I feel you because I have a lot of humility for
because here's the thing. It's a great thing. So it's a great thing, right? We just talk about all the Earth, Wind, and Fire, Donnie Simpson. We talk about all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But when you have to think about why that's the only thing everybody has, or why you know what I mean, like why is that the thing that for some reason is the most important to people? You know what I mean? And now I'm in it because you got to think about this. I done beat stage 4 cancer twice. I now run a program that has sent 39 kids to college, 24-on-4 rides. I'm the music director of Raheem Devon. I'm up for another radio job. At some point, you kind of want to just, you know what I mean? You kind of want to move on. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, and I done answered it 100 times. And if you got PA tapes from back in OP Tribe or whatever, you could listen to know who did it. But since you all want to know, you know what I mean? Everybody's still asking. I just think of that. But because let me say this though. When you look at what Scooby done, he's amazing. That man that carved out a niche for himself. He deserves everything that he got. He really does.
They honoring him. Honoring him. Yeah, coming up.
Yeah, and just think about this. So he's the godson of GoGo, but for a guy that I spent 8 years with every day of my life, from high school to almost to the beginning of 30, the guy when I was homeless, I lived with. We always have this bond, but everybody still kind of be throwing that out there, and I don't want to minimize all the stuff that he's done, and maybe the stuff that I've done, because some people may think being Maurice White and Donnie Simpson's son may be a great thing. It's like, do you still want to keep going back and forth with that? So 18 years later, so we could just move on from it, I'm going to tell them the answer that I think they really want to hear. But if you want to do your research and just listen to OP Tribe tapes from 91, 92, 93, all the way to 99, the records that we did, the albums that we did, you could just, because at the end of the day, I'd be thinking, why is that the most important thing that they talk about? Just think about everything that we've done in our lives.
Let me
they
say
still
why.
Bring that up.
Let me say why. Let me say why. Let me say why. Some people, just like you may say, Coop, they don't give you your flowers. Exactly. They don't give you deserve some. People ask you that because they may feel like you deserve your flowers. Okay, hold on.
Right.
Because I get it. I get it. People call them, hey man, you deserved it, and I'll be humble with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I be the same way. So sometimes you gotta let people give you your flowers. Answer it how you want to answer it. Do your, hey, do some research. I don't know,
Cool,
I just know I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? But just don't cut it off.
Cool, nice.
He's definitely deserving of everything he's awarded today because he's a hell of a entertainer.
He earned every bit of it.
He's getting his honors, but I'm gonna tell you, sometimes people just be like, "Hey, you deserve your flowers too."
No, some people who talk don't know what the hell they be talking about. That's the problem. People got voices out here that be speaking on situations, and they be telling revisionist history about things.
Thank you, Malachi.
But guess what?
Thank you, Malachi.
Guess what? E. This is why. And I tell Dan this all the time. The year you first started, all right, say you started learning your history of GoGo in '88, right?
I get that. I get what you're saying.
All right, somebody that's just started learning their history in 2000, right?
I get you.
They only gonna know they gonna know what they know.
You're right.
Based on what they know when they come into this life, into this game. They not going. It's not saying that they're wrong, but that's what was told to them at the time. It's almost like education. You know what I'm saying? Like what we learned back in the day, it's a different type of math now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even understand how they do the math shit right now.
That's why
the math don't be mathing.
Math don't be. It still be mathing, but it just. I don't understand. All I know is 3 + 3 is 6.
But that's why it's so important for platforms.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like we was talking earlier about platforms, especially in GoGo. When you have platforms like this, it's important to tell the story and to fill in the gray areas. Because like we talked about before, when they've done the awards, they've forgotten whole eras of bands. They tell half the story, but they're not telling the whole story.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's some dudes that been, that came in the game before me. I might tell a story and they be like, "Well, Coop, nah, this how it really happened."
Right, and that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you get corrected, and you can't really blame the person for not knowing. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Let me ask you another question. We talked about this a couple of times too on the show about GoGo and how it's defined in the different levels of GoGo, whether it be bounce beat, cover tune bands, or the phrase that you coined that I laugh at all the time, the shooby dooby.
Shooby dooby, baby.
From the outside looking in. Now that you've been on the radio stations too, and I want it because I don't think people understand. When you were coming up with your band, how important was it for you to network with radio stations and to know who the DJs were to get your band in better positions? How important was that for you?
Okay, you had went out, but you back now.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm good.
Okay. Now, my question was, when you were in the band and you was inside the radio stations and everything, so you kind of saw how everything was ran from the inside. What was the most important trace? What was the most important keys for you getting your band over when it came to radio stations and coming up? You know what I'm saying? And I'm asking you this right now because there are bands right now who want to get on. But tell them, kind of give them a bit of your blueprint on what you did to network your band as a lead talker.
I would say build a relationship with the mix show DJs. I think people really underestimate the value of the DJs who do them mix shows. And, through social media, through DM and all that, a lot of them are really accessible. You know what I mean? The other thing is make sure it's mixed and make sure you got edits where it's not cussing in it. But I would say what we all learned, because I was smart enough to do this even with Tigger being around Coop, is, build a relationship with the mix show DJs and just, know the value of building relationships with them. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times they will be open to it. You just got to, have a conversation with them. And, I would say that make sure it's edited. Make sure that it is a mix that's not your worst PA tape mix. I would say that, you know what I mean? But I would say if nothing else, it is definitely building a relationship. But now in this day, it is your social media presence. It is your YouTube page. It is, like it's so many things now that go into play that they look at that they were not looking at back then. You know what I mean? Like they do look at YouTube and to me, I'll give a prime example of that. I think what New Impressions and TOB is doing on social media, on YouTube, stuff like that. I think that does help it does help your case. You know what I mean? Because you could definitely interact. So that's what I would say now. Because I've had them all up it. You said what?
No, I was about to say, what about street presence? How important is that? Because GoGo is it's street music, man.
Yeah, it is. But unfortunately, in a gentrified society, because it's us, we can really have this conversation because we all live this. But we gotta look at where we at in DC as a whole. So let's just think about this. GoGo in its real purest form is a street music. It is about the hoods, it's about the neighborhoods. So just think about when we were growing up, Surgical Quarters, Berry Farms, the Southwest, all them Southwest corridors. None of those places exist anymore. So the money and the street presence, it's a little bit different now. You know what I mean? Because when you think about it, I'm gonna talk indirect. If you know. But the streets and the money made in the streets went hand in hand with a lot of the GoGo stuff. I can remember being at, hanging out where I was hanging out in my neighborhood, and they would say, "Man."
Oh, what happened? Oh man, we lost my man.
They were.
Oh, there we go. Disconnection.
They were.
We just had a little connection. We had some connection issues. We got you back. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm just saying, like, just think about in the mid-90s, you could be like, man, I can go to the Black Hole, Taj Mahal, Dino's, I can go here, I can go that. Most of them places don't even exist anymore. They don't even exist. So we got to think about the fact that the streets ain't what they used to be, which is hand in hand. The accessibility to clubs is very narrow. It's so many things that is going on. So I do think you kind of got to switch up your style and how you're going to do this, because what made a go-go band successful back then would not make it now. You know what I mean? And just think about it, like the streets are dry. I hate to say this, but the streets are dried up. Berry Farms don't exist no more. Surgery Quarters don't exist no more. 501 don't exist no more. Like a lot of these hoods that with all these people who were indigenous to their neighborhood, like you being from the South Side with Junkyard and Oxon Hill and all that, like a lot of these places don't. No, I'm not being funny. Hold on, I'm not being funny. Don't do that.
No, your man, pardon the interruption. This goddamn Arvell, man. He said, "God bless E Shaper."
This man Arvell terrible.
Man, Joe.
Arvell terrible.
Get him.
I got the head for man. The Vale, what up, Vale?
That's your man, Joe.
Hey, hold on, but I'm getting back to this point
too, man. What's up, Blackpool?
Blackpool. I'm getting back to this point. Is the fact that the DC that we knew when we grew up in, that was connected to GoGo, that don't exist no more. So I do think we got to start really examining where we at, how we got here, and what new ways can we disseminate this music, because DC ain't the DC that we knew. Everybody spread it out. And just think about it. Like if I was a new band, I would probably try to play out the Waldorf area. I would go to Wakanda. Like I would venture out a little bit more. Play, Like, because per se, just think about this. There are no real DC clubs that you could go see a go-go band every night, like you used to. Parking is horrible there. The accessibility, So many things contributed to why GoGo is in the situation it is. It ain't just one or two things, but we do got to realize that what used to work back then don't work no more, because a lot of these places don't exist no more.
So a young lead talker from a Bounce Beat band comes up to you and just want to ask you some advice. For some reason the Bounce Beat bands are viewed a little bit differently than the bands we traditionally
I don't know why.
Listen, I don't know why. I don't understand.
But
I don't know why.
What I've also saw and what I've also learned is that a lot of these guys, they are looking for guidance from a lot of the OGs.
Yeah,
if one of them was to come up to you, if one of them was to come up to you right now, and they were here and they would have asked you for some guidance on helping their band get to the next level, or to be more, more relevant in the game, what would your advice be to them?
The first thing I would do is say, go study and do your research. You know what I mean? Do study the craft of being a lead talker. Because that's what I did. When I was young, I can go down a list of telling you who I love. My favorite talker in the beginning of all time, Coop, you remember who it was? Brian. And most people didn't know who Brian was.
Golly, Brian.
Yeah. B-Man Brian.
Yeah, he got a backyard.
B-Man.
Classic joint. I swear to God, with Petey, Mickey, all on that joint. Boy.
Man, B-Man was my idol. He is the reason that I wanted to be a lead. And mind you, I grew up with Backyard, but B-Man was the person. I studied him. I studied Buck. I studied Ging. I studied Bugs. I studied Rapper. I studied Slick Rick from High Cold Sweat. So I would say, do your research and find out what you like the most. Fun fact, I studied Chuck Brown. I can break down every talker to you, and I can also tell you 5 things that every lead talker should know how to do in order to make themselves a lead talker. Because to me, to this day, the greatest lead talker is Chuck Brown. Because Chuck Brown could do 5 things that I've never seen nobody else do. Let me tell you the 5 elements.
Let's get it. What's the 5 elements? Let's go.
Number 1, he was the band director as a guitar player. So he was a musician. Number 2, he was a singer. Number 3, he could really control the crowd. Number 4, he could rap too, because he was a great singer. Then he could go to the LL Cool J. And then the number 5 thing that he could do is he understood he could be a great lead talker in crowd participation. I've yet to see people have those 5 things. Ging is a great rapper. Ging is great with crowd control, but Ging ain't a singer per se. You know what I mean? Scooby's a great singer. Scooby's a great guitar player. Scooby can really interact, but Scooby don't rap. So for me, the greatest lead talker that I ever seen in my mind is Chuck Brown, because Chuck Brown could not talk, could not sing, and not rap, and still play the guitar and kind of lead the band and be in the midst of what the musicians were doing. There are times when he would just do the instrumentation. So
that's analytics, boy.
It's a science.
That's great.
That's the thing about GoGo.
Thank you.
GoGo is a science, yo.
Yeah,
it is a science.
Families really can break down, even keyboard players, right? Like if Arville is still in here, right? It's been years. I've known Arville for a lot of years, and even the keyboard players back then, everybody knew everybody, and it'd be nothing for a band to play, and you'll see other keyboard players standing behind Arville and Delvon and Mac and them. They want to hear chord structures. They want to hear high parts. They want to hear. Back then, we played bass lines on the keyboard as well too. So you just wanted to hear it. Mike and EB, the same thing. Cheek and Ron from Sideshow. Like
Absolutely,
it's the science to it, man. You got to study.
But I will say this though. I think Chris from T.O.B. and I think TJ did crack the code that everybody should be looking at. I don't know if people really understanding the level of what I've seen them two do. Like, if Chris don't do nothing, he could actually just sing. He could not really do nothing. Like when you think about, the John, there is a light.
Hold on, E. I just want to correct something. Heartbeat, he wasn't directing. He wasn't saying Chuck couldn't do nothing. He was. Heartbeat came in at the tail end of your Chuck.
Nah, we was talking about other lead talkers.
He was just saying, Chuck had the recipe
5 elements.
of a lead talker.
Right.
He could do everything.
5 elements.
Sing. Yeah, the 5 elements. He could sing. He could control it. He controlled the crowd. He controlled the band. He was a music director. So he had all the elements. That's what he was just saying.
Yeah.
But
I was saying, you came to tell me the greatest lead talker I've ever seen to this day is Chuck Brown. And I thought if Scooby could catch him, because if Scooby just focused on rapping, he would probably have the 5 elements. But because remember, Chuck could put the guitar down and start doing bass.
It's almost like it's almost like the LeBron element when they talk about he could do everything, but with Scooby it has the Jordan effect because Scooby don't have to do everything. If that makes sense.
I got you, but
he's still great. He's still great, but he don't have to do right.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what? You're right. No, you are right.
No, that's all. No, that's just I'm sure he's capable.
You're right.
I'm sure y'all have done ciphers before with him rapping, so I know he can. I know he's capable of doing it because he's a talented musician. So, I understand what you're saying.
He can. But I'm gonna say this though. I think TJ and Chris have cracked something that I don't think I've seen nobody do at their level. I honestly believe that. I don't know if they know how great they are at this time. They have cracked Chris and TJ. They cracked the code.
I think they know, and I think they're doing it.
No,
I think
I
they're doing it.
Now, let me say this.
Now, let me say what I saw.
They may know, but can you? Here's the thing. I don't want to cut you off. The key to all that is, can you put it in 3 minutes and 30 seconds on a record? That's the key.
No.
Malik, talk to him.
That part probably I question.
Chuck could.
I question.
Chuck could.
Also, but I'm gonna tell you the thing that they probably need, and it's a it type of thing, and it's probably more. And I think Chris is doing it, networking a little bit more. But I used to say this, and you can tell me if certain guys that got that it. If it's a crowd, if it's 500 people,
that's a fact.
In Martinis, and Gang walk in Martinis, everybody's turning their head.
Fact.
He got the it. If Chuck walk in Martinis, it's 500 people in Martinis. They Chuck it. If Bugs walk in there, everybody looking over there. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain people that the crowd kind of gravitate to for some reason, and it's a it thing. It's like a, you might not have that, but you definitely got that star.
Wouldn't you say they are beneficiaries though of a time when we were just talking about earlier with street presence? So they came up in a time where street presence was so prevalent,
right.
And it's still carrying them to this day.
It's still carrying
the newer bands can't really get into that because of what you just said about gentrification.
Yeah,
and a lot of neighborhoods not being so. Buzz and G and all of them, they still are living off of the street presence that they've been.
And this my tactic. This is my tactic. We used to try to, even when y'all played in front of backyard, or we tried playing in front of backyard, y'all objective was to crank as hard as you could and steal some of backyard fans, right? Right?
He's
political. No, absolutely. That's what we all do.
That was everybody
objective. So what I'm saying,
bust your ass when you're on the stage.
Right. So what I'm saying is now, you gotta rub elbows with the guys that's really like. So you gotta be, you gotta fuck with G. You gotta fuck with them. So hey, I get closer to him. Some of his people might start liking me. So when I walk through the door, you know what I'm saying? You can't just isolate yourself. You gotta rub elbows with the gatekeepers, the guys that they call the gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? So I would try to be close to E if I'm trying to get into some place and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? So it's maybe
if you want a Raheem feature.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Crank Crusaders, what y'all got coming up next?
So we got a brand new album coming out. And a
brand new album.
Yep. 100% album.
That's big, E.
We also got some features that you may be surprised about. Or would you be surprised?
Jesus,
no, you wouldn't.
Give me one on the Super Midday show.
I got you. We have a song with the Backyard Band.
Huh?
We have a song with the Backyard Band.
That's great.
Now I'm gonna tell you.
We also
tell you.
Hold on. One more. Let me just make this one in. No. Let me get this one in. We got a song with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Nice.
That's
nice.
big.
Y'all use your resources, man.
And right. And it's only right. I'm telling you, that was like, if I could have put Raheem in my band back then, I would have. Because when he came down, trade wins that night, and we did a full concert. Man, I was like, so me and Raheem was like, he was like, man, I can come next week. You want me to come, but we can't promote you. We couldn't promote his name, right? Because he was signed to the label. And
that's what sparked him.
Damn. Huh?
That's what sparked him. That's what sparked him to do this.
Man, and we put that CD out. It's still out to this day, man. I'm gonna tell.
I was there that night.
Huh?
I was there that night.
Yeah.
I was there that night.
And the day that he went to, he did a listening party in New York in front of the label. I rode with him. I didn't ride in the car with him, but it was Cliff, Jerry, Lissette, Big G, and me. We rode up there, and I didn't even know Raheem like that. I just knew him through Lissette, and I heard a lot of his stuff, and I was like, man, he is tough, and I wanted to see him live, and they was like Cliff Jones was like, man, we going up, man. He gonna do his thing in front of the label. And I was like, man, that was that first time really, listening to him and really hearing what he had, man. And I was very impressed, man. And I've been following him ever since. He got signed, and then I wanted to tell him I was there for day one. He might not have recognized me then, but I was in New York that day.
Like,
he knows.
I respect what y'all doing because Raheem is he's using the organic go-go beat.
Yeah.
And he's taking the organic go-go beat on the road using Stomp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not like he's taking a computerized studio beat with some gated drums and everything and taking it out on the road and giving everybody some watered down version of it. How has the crowd response been? Because you guys have been traveling across the country with Crank Crusaders already. How's the crowd response been?
Well, it's been going great because lately, and we did this Saturday too. He's been fusing half the R&B, half the go-go together. We did it Saturday at the convention center. We did it. We played. Raheem was about to go on tour with Lettucey and BJ the Chicago Kid, and we're going to be doing dates with him as well. We're doing the MGM, the shows in March. We're doing that. It's been going great. But what I have been surprised is the fact that people have been, out of all the areas, everybody's been really receptive to it. I'm sure people know what go-go is or whatever, but they have been really receptive to it.
Yeah.
He's been, he played go-go in Detroit. You know what I mean? Like, shout out Detroit. Spent a little time in Detroit as well in my Earth, Wind, and Fire days. What up, though? But yeah, so it's really been receptive, and I think as we moving forward, we're going to be doing, the plan. We actually had a meeting last night about this, is that we're going to be doing a lot more of the shows with him on the road. We're going to be he's doing a 6-week tour coming up soon. We're going to be doing a lot of dates. So the one thing I do appreciate is the fact that he's sincere about what he wants to do with this. It's something he wanted to do. I do think like him, and even people like Malachi, a lot of people, they know the value go-go has. And I think hopefully people will understand in other bands, they know the value that they have, these days. So it's going great. We're about to do the tour, but we are doing the MGM dates with BJ Chicago Kid and Lettucey in March. It's 3 days, and we're gonna do it. So really excited about it.
So let me say this to you before anything else. I've been, I've loved you for a lot of years, my brother. You are my brother.
Hey, do not hold on.
Stop, shut up,
no
man.
Emotional stuff. Ain't no more. I'm telling you, you were cool. No emotional stuff, bro. Nope.
Listen,
nope.
Listen, man. Listen.
No, bro.
I'm paying attention. I've been paying attention. I've seen the progression from the 90s to now to you helping these kids out at Deanwood and putting these kids through college, you taking what you learned in broadcasting and bringing these kids into our world is beautiful because we need it. We need these kids, man. We need new voices and new journalists out here doing it the right way, you know, because media has come under attack for a lot of years and it's had every reason to. There's been a lot of bullshit in the game. So what you're doing is a beautiful thing. On the flip side of that too, man, you've always been an honest guy. Even when I was on the radio with the Live Squad and the Wild Boys, I never had a moment where I couldn't call you and you didn't come through. Even after we was taken off the air, you know, I told Coop this. Y'all were the only two who reached out and called and checked up.
And we celebrated you at Dino's that night. And we celebrated you at Dino's. Remember, we made everybody give you a round of applause and everything. We made everybody stop to give you a round of applause and everything.
I was fucked up, bro. I did not want to come out that night. I swear to God, like that shit, it hurt. But I really do appreciate you. I appreciate Coop. I tell him that all the time. That's why one of the reasons why I'm here with him on this show, because you guys always looked out, and I always cared enough for you guys to do whatever I could to help. You know what I'm saying? A shout out to Kid Cannon who just checked in. That's somebody else as well.
What up, Kid Cannon?
But man, I want to give you your flowers, man. You've always been a great ambassador for GoGo. I don't remember too many people ever that have had anything bad to say about you. So you know, I just listen. Well, I will say this. Well, it has been a couple of people. I've said a couple anything, but you know, anyway, you know. But for the most part, bro, man, you're a good dude, man. And I just need you to know that, you know what I'm saying, just in case nobody else has told you. I'm sure they haven't, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to tell you, you know what I'm saying, you're a good dude, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Hey, E.
Yeah.
Hey, E, this show is really like, and what we try to do on this show is, you know, we try to answer some of the
oh, Vail, man.
Some of the
Vail, man.
We try to answer the questions to some of the what people be, you know, really trying to understand.
Right. Because I see y'all being political. Because I see y'all not asking me none of the tough questions. So I respect that.
What tough question?
You know I want
to. Okay, let me. How do you feel about the Shooby Dooby right now? How do you feel about the Shooby Dooby bands right now? Are they a benefit or a hindrance?
Well, they're absolutely a hindrance, and we're going down a rabbit hole now that I don't think we could probably ever really get out of. The one thing that I think is destroying, that is participating in the destruction of GoGo, and it's an issue, is bands playing other GoGo band stuff. That is a real issue. Like this is straight up, bro. Like, you know, for Junkyard Band to be out here still playing, making money, still trying to survive, and you got other bands playing their catalog in the middle of their show, that is a problem. No other genre of music, because at some point we're gonna have to start having some real rules and like real, you know, respect. You know what I mean? And to me, that fake tribute GoGo stuff that nobody likes is a problem. And let me tell you something. When Junkyard got to worry, or Backyard or Northeast and them got to worry about other bands hitting their stuff getting paid for it, and they're not getting paid for it, that is a problem. Because where do they go? What do they have to hold on to now if people are going to pay up somebody else to play their music and they're still trying to keep their dreams going? So I do think that right there is a real problem. I'm not going to say no names. But I remember a band took some of Backyard stuff and people went to go holler at them about it. Hey, Coop, what's up? You know, I ain't gonna say nobody went to Dino's or none of that, you know what I mean? Or, you know, or that somebody put some songs on the radio and people, you know what I mean? But it's like now we have normalized these, to me, when you don't have morals and values and respect for your common man or your common brother, that's the issue. Like, if you're gonna play Backyard, Junkyard, Rare Essence, and Northeast stuff, man, gonna have a conversation with them. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because I have talked to all of them, including Bugs. It's like, come on, man. So to me, that is a problem. That is a real problem that somebody's gonna have to address. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Because let me say this. Can you imagine Jay-Z going to a promoter saying, hey, I'm gonna hit Nas stuff too. So I can say Nas raps, I can say Biggie raps, and just pay me to do, instead of hiring Nas, or or instead of hiring the Wu-Tang, I could do all of it. Like, can you imagine that, bro? So to me, I think we're going in a rabbit hole now where I don't know if that's going to be, number one, you're killing other people's ambitions and dreams. You know what I mean? And like to say, because here's the thing, that is normal now. So I do think that is a problem, especially if they got a problem with it.
Okay. No, because he said problem. We understand it's the problem.
Hold on. Hey, look, real quick. And the reason why you getting these easy questions, I'm sitting on the sideline enjoying the interview. So I'm letting you know, hey, E, I'm in here. I just wanted to let you know I've been here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being on the sideline. Y'all know Super Dan. I be chilling on the sideline and just watching and enjoying the interview. But right now, this is a great interview with you guys. Keep up the good work. I'm back to you. Back to you.
What's up, man?
What if Milton Lewis Friedman, the GOAT, had said, what if members made those songs when they were with that band, really made the song, and they go on to another band?
That's different.
And shut up. It's not different. That's different. Because you don't know if they made the song. Hold on, E. This man is I wanna agree with you, but I also wanna ease the tension of it, because I don't think it's as serious as you think it is. Because I had conversations with some of them, so that's how I know it's serious. Listen. I'm not gonna begin to tell you where they stole their songs from. Okay? E, let's go deep. All right, so this is what I'm saying. We all know that ain't Bugs up there, that ain't G up there, it's a knockoff.
No, we don't.
Hold on. So because when I hear it, it's so generic to me that it's nothing is that technical, especially if we are infringing on someone else's song. It's up for grabs to me, and it's not to be used as a regular set. I agree. Trust me. I don't want to go see XYZ band and they playing they
say their name.
All the back.
Say their name, cool. Say their name,
okay.
Cool. Say their name.
But what I'm saying is, it's not the whole. It's a piece of a show.
Say their name, Cool. Say their name.
That's what I'm gonna do. It's to me.
Say their name, Cool.
To me, as a musician, it hinders. Everybody can't do what, man. Everybody can't do what you do, E, on the mic. So when somebody say or somebody say somebody say that's just a chant, man. It comes from the originator, the creator, the curator. It comes from Block Boom. If they can't distinguish from that, I don't get into it like that.
But that wasn't the point I was making. I'm saying playing whole songs. I'm saying playing Freaky Dick Zone. I'm saying playing, like, when you start playing whole songs, I get what you're saying on that. You're right about that. It's cool. But when you start
playing, we all do it? Did we? Well, are you victim? Did you ever do it?
No. Play a whole band. Play a whole band song.
When Backyard was playing at Sugar Cane Palace, we hit Lock It, just like Lock It, right? Everybody knew that was Rance's Lock It. They was just enjoying the fact that, damn, I'm here
every week though.
We did it for probably like 4 straight weeks. Damn right.
No, you did. No, you did.
I swear to God.
No.
E. I swear to God.
E Weller, E.
Ask E. It was an out set.
E Weller.
It was an out set.
Cool. Forget Balance was at every
show.
No,
but I'm just talking about.
What year was this? What year was this, Cool? What year was this?
Sugar Cane Palace.
What year was this?
94.
What year was it?
Here's what I think.
94.
Here's what I think.
But that wasn't the presence of that wasn't the makeup of our set.
I think
it was like, okay, damn, let's fuck with this.
Right. But that's not. But I think about this, Coop. There were bands that in their regular rotation of shows was playing other band shit. Now, if you do it once in a while or here and there, cool. But I also remember back in 94, Proper Utensils used to do it too. Remember? Ibex Time, Proper Utensils played The Water, and they used to play. They played Backyard. You know what I'm saying? That's back then. Proper Utensils. You know what I'm saying? So it's not to say
it's not cool.
You know what I'm saying? It's happened. You know what I'm saying?
Happened.
You know what I'm saying? But I think when you're doing it on a regular,
Sugar Bear did it in front of Raz.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, speak.
You know, most time when they play, they battle.
Man,
Sugar Bear be on.
Sugar Bear played two Raz.
So the thing
is, your point, Malik.
What he is saying,
I understand it too.
It's saturated now. It's not. You keep individual bands doing back then is cool. Right now, the saturation of it is impeccable. Pretty much.
I don't know if that was the right way to use the word impeccable.
Yeah, that's impeccable.
Yeah, Super Dan. I don't know that VA high school education ain't working for you right now. Impeccable ain't the word. Yeah,
that's why we here.
I don't know about that one.
Hit login for Raz.
Right.
We've done it before.
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
I don't think the GoGo tributes is as much of
and my bad. Yeah. And they play the song wrong. You're listening to some generic shit. It's like E. Trust me, I understand what you're saying, and I don't like it either. But if I go out one night on the town and I'm in the club, I'm not gonna be mad if they decide to play EU Freeze.
Yeah, I think what Big Youngin said is
out of control. Yeah,
it's out of control, y'all. It's out of control, y'all.
Regular part. That's what I think. That's the word that we need to focus on. Regular. If you're doing it all the time, you know what I'm saying. I think that's an issue. When you especially have bands that are still playing.
Thank you, Big Youngin. Thank you, Big Youngin. Thank you, Big Youngin.
So I understand that's coming from somebody that play in one of the bands that get covered. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. I get it. Man. When it's a regular thing in your show, like you got to lean on that. Like that's part of it. Like people come to the show to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you playing it too much then. You know what I'm saying? You doing it too much.
That's your hit song. Your hit song is somebody other band hit song.
Yeah, that's all. I think you can do it, but it's gotta be. You gotta space it out a little. This
is where it gets crazy. You
know, no, it ain't.
No,
Nick Cannon.
No, you can't, Nick.
Nick don't play no.
We're not saying it's okay, Big Youngin. We're not saying it's okay.
Don't play no instruments.
We're not, but yeah, we don't want nobody to normalize it. It's stupid.
You say Dan off his Cat Williams, he read 3,000 books. 3,000.
No, E, you're right. We don't want it to be normalized. We don't.
Because it's unfair.
I'm gonna tell you what we didn't concentrate on, and I'm gonna tell you. Back then, we talked about this last show about originals versus covers. A lot of people did covers back in the day. Chuck did a lot of covers. Nobody.
No. Here we go. No.
Be behind it.
I don't think anybody was doing the same covers that Chuck was doing.
Okay, pause. Pause, everybody. Let's go ahead and answer that because the conversation was brought up, and I had this conversation, and some people got pissed off about it when I had it. They were saying GoGo was built on covers. So let me just say this: there's a difference between a cover and a remake. Let's do what a cover is. A cover is you're playing a song that everybody knows they hear on the radio every day. I guarantee you that when Chuck Brown made Run Joe, nobody said, hold on, that's Louis Jordan from 1939. Ain't nobody know what Run Joe was. Ain't nobody say, hold on, oh my God, Run Joe.
It's a recipe. It's a recipe. Don't nobody know what's in grandma's chili.
But
it's
Chuck
a recipe.
But Chuck also said,
it's a recipe. So don't nobody know. Right. Didn't nobody know that was Raphael Sadiq Steel Ray. What Backyard do? Did nobody know that? It's a whole cover.
I got that. Hold on. I got that. So but let me say this.
We got to research.
People in the audience. Hold on. People knew. There were half of the people that knew what that Raphael Sadiq song was. I assure you that when people heard Run Joe, nobody said, "Hold on, that's Louis Jordan from 1939." Yeah, so my point is, let's distinguish what is a cover and what is a remake. Because my point to the person was, if GoGo was built on cover, tell me what the cover is, because that's all I said, and I want y'all to answer this question to me. Is Bustin' Loose a cover?
That's after we research.
Hold on. No, that's cool. Is Bustin' Loose a cover? Hold on. I ain't done. Bustin' Loose. No,
bruh, I
it's not
can't
a cover.
I can't even tell you if it's Rick James or Barry James. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't research.
So my thing is,
I love music. I'm not good with. Oh, that's Harold in the blue. Harold in the Melvin in the Blue Notes. Oh, that's you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Okay. So let me. Okay.
Making this.
Let you talk. Let you talk.
Go ahead.
Let him talk.
Go ahead.
No, Dave. So I just think we need to distinguish what is a cover and what is a remake. Once again, if you're covering something that you know everybody knows in here, that's the difference between you taking something, flipping it, and making it yours. Nobody knew. I give you another example. When Rassus came out with GoGo Mickey, nobody said, "Hold on, pause. That's Smokey Robinson from 1951." Nobody never said that. Nobody knew it was a remake. You know what I mean? So the difference is a cover is something that. Okay, here's the thing. A cover is something that you hear every day on the radio, and you kind of know what it is. It's gonna instantly get a reaction. Nobody in the crowd probably knew what a cat named Nigga Dumpty. They probably said, "Oh, they made it after the Congo player." Nobody said it was Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. And let me say this as well: GoGo was not built on and based on covers. I can go down. Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all some questions, and you tell me it was a remake on that. Was Let's Get Small a cover? No. Was Bustin' Loose a cover? No. I Need Some Money? No. EU Freeze? No. Tell me what was, if it's based on covers, tell me what was a cover that sprung everybody out here in the 80s and the 90s. Because guess what? Norby's Group albums wasn't no cover. Van Damme wasn't the cover. Water Dance, none of that. Those were creative songs. There were not songs that played on the radio we heard.
Actually, they did. They used a little bit of Gladys Knight and the Pips in the water.
They did. I got it. On that Midnight Train to Georgia. On that, yeah. But I'm saying is, stop nitpicking, saying, "Oh, I researched it and it was Louis Jordan, so I get to play your stuff." Like, to me, you kind of sneak this in a little bit. There's a difference between a cover, which is playing a song that everybody knows, and flipping something and doing which was GoGo was built on. But rap music is built on that. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, so let's start distinguishing what you think GoGo is built on. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. Like, GoGo for the first 20 years.
Right. Like,
I'm winning. I'm winning this. I'm winning this battle.
You finishing the conversation you had with the other guy. We not distinguishing the cover and thing. I'm just saying.
Okay, good. I am. So
it's not built on covers. Only thing I'm saying that
take your time, Coop. Take your time.
Yeah, you know why? You know why I got to take my time? Because I don't want to get.
Bust off.
No, yeah,
that's the fine hand, bro.
Somebody gonna come on here and say something.
I mean, listen, we gonna get to that point too.
You gotta be careful. No, so listen. This is all I'm saying, E. And I tell you, I'm trying to put it into a.
You're not trying to hurt nobody.
I'm trying to these recipes. I'm gonna call them GoGo recipes because
smorgasbord.
Yeah, because how we build our groove is from other ideas. Okay.
All music is based on that from somebody else's ideas.
All music is based break it down. That. So let's
somebody created a chord progression.
And we've taken pieces
from here and there. So somebody might say so if somebody say it was built off of covers, I'm not taking it that way. I'm taking it as, you know, we've heard songs. We've been influenced by certain things. You know what I'm saying? That's how Backyard made their groove. That's how we took some influence from RE, took some influence from Junkyard, took some influence from Earth, Wind and Fire, took some influence from Puffy, took some influence. Yeah, so it's built. So when somebody say that, I'm not gonna take it that personal. I'm just gonna be like, hey, you know, like you just said, everybody kind of influenced somebody's, you know, influence. Like our Dope Jam. Our Dope Jam came from RE. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we mixed it up. Then we mixed it up with a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We heard this from that record, and then we heard that. So yeah, our ingredients is built different, and it's a creative form from the guys from Junkyard, the guys from that's mostly been putting these grooves together to kind of create this originality, this creative space. Now taking a cover, taking a song and playing Mary J. Blige just like Mary J. Blige is, to me, that's you know what I'm saying? That's just straight up.
I got one better. I got one better then. I got one better for you. Sugar Bear told me this just one day too. I was at the Fontaine Blue. Was, you know,
he told you what?
I was at the LaFontaine Blue. And it was a bunch of Shooby Dooby. I'm sorry, grown and sexy bands. I don't want to call them Shooby Dooby. So, you know what I mean?
It don't matter. They making money. You can call it.
Yeah, I'm making money too. But you know, it's cool. But what happened was everybody had played the Beyonce song that night. And Sugar Bear turned to me and said, E, let me ask you a question. If I played Mary Had a Little Lamb, and you played Mary Had a Little Lamb, and they played Mary Had a Little Lamb, and the other band played Mary Had a Little Lamb, and we played it all in the same beat, what did we just prove here tonight? And he said, that's why GoGo might be in the situation it is right now. And that's what I think we need to get away from. That was my gripe with it. Now, here's the thing. Go ahead.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Backyard comes out with Brooklyn Zoo. No other band decides to cover that song because Backyard stamped that joint so much, no other band would touch it. The problem we have now is a band will stamp a song. Next thing you know, everybody playing Hello. No, just let Backyard have that joint. That's their joint. That's cool. That's
because that was the unwritten rule.
That's the most irritating thing, then, E. That's no matter
that was an unwritten rule.
Hold on. No matter if Backyard covered that song, the most irritating thing is everybody else covering it. Is that the biggest gripe?
If you go out your way and find
is that the biggest gripe? I'm asking.
Okay, so let me say this. It was the unwritten rule in the 90s that if a band stamped it, you kind of left it alone. And and Malik, guess who told me that rule? Hold on, Coop. Malik, guess who told me that rule, Malik? Guess who told me that rule? Coop told me the rule. The guy sitting beside you told me, hey, bro, what's a band?
He was a bad boy to GoGo back there, man. I'm grandpa now. I'm a piece.
Coop told me. Coop said, because, hold on, this is what I knew that the OP tribe was kind of moving. One day, we kind of stamped something, and Coop came to me and said, you know, we was going to play, probably was going to mess around with that, but y'all done killed it so bad, we ain't even going to mess with it now. Coop, you remember that?
Well, guess what? Guess what's happening now, E? Guess what's happening now?
They ain't doing that now.
They not doing that. But guess what's happening now? Guess what's happening now?
Right.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I done said this before, and I'm going to walk through the door, and I'm going to kick down the door. And I see Blue Eye on here. Nobody else played that song. We did. It was a golden rule back then, but now we was from neighborhoods. Now it's hired musicians coming from the church.
That's a fact.
They don't have the same roots. It's
a go-go band. All other go-go bands now as well.
Hold on. It's F You Pay Me, bro. They came in, they infiltrated the camp because they're excellent musicians, number one. Yeah, we need those. We need those. Definitely. Ain't no one chord nigga coming in here. We need them. We need them musicians from the church. They came in and they said, hey, we're gonna play it like this. and they, hey man, hey, we got. They don't have no rules. It ain't no rules with that, man.
We got superstars in here right now. Steve Roy checking in.
Steve Roy, what it do, man?
Hold on, Paul. Hold on. Before Steve Roy get to talking, wherever you at, it looks hella luxurious right now. I know I can't afford it. Boy, that looks. The money must be good.
He makes sure he picked a section. He makes sure he got a hell of a background.
He leaning back.
Cool, man. I'm in the bedroom, man. I'm chilling, man. Just came back from the gym. Feels good, man. About to get it in later on.
Like? Hey,
that's what your bedroom look like? Yes,
you
sir.
got something to say, Steve? Come on, chime in.
Yeah, I wanted Steve to come in today, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the move that I don't see. Day, welcome Day to the good, still familiar. So I actually just beat that shit out. Let me bring it in. Let me bring it in. Let us know. No, you keep up. So I wanted Steve Roy to come on in here today, you know what I'm saying, and let the people know what's going on with tonight and everything. So Steve, let the people know what's up, home. How you be, baby?
Man, I bought Day in, man. I thought it was a good look for me in the front line. Not only somebody that could. That's why I left the spot open so long. It's not that I just feel like I could do it all myself, or that I want to do it all myself, or do it with just Kendra. I like the 3-man or the 4-man front line, but I wanted somebody who could kind of take control of the stage as well as I can. And Slim got a lot of energy. Man, he can sing, rap, talk. He can do it all as well. So I needed that shit. Honestly, it's not a want. I needed it. Of course, I can get up there and do it. I can do everything. I can. I love it. I pat myself on the back for that. But doing that 4 to 6 times a week, I ain't with that at all. So
you play the guitar
tonight? I can actually, cool. And the drums. Yeah. And the drums. But I can't play on congos. I'm learning though right now as we speak.
Hey Steve, we all agree that's a hell of a pickup, man. Congratulations on that.
Thanks, Tom.
It keep the go-go exciting, you know what I'm saying? We got Keyboard Dave in here, man, from Sirius Company. He just came in chilling with us, man. He's just making sure everybody don't talk.
What's good,
Steve? What up, bro?
Hey, but
hey, man, I'm just sitting here listening to y'all. I ain't making no noise. I'm just listening to y'all talk, man.
I'm gonna say, but Dave know me. If I'm gonna talk trash, I don't care who in the studio. Dave know. Dave, my man though. I ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody.
He making sure Dad keep Sirius Company is #1 band on the top 20 at 20. So that's what yeah.
Oh, damn, we #1 this week.
It's coming up a little bit.
I just running out of time. Look, I just need to see you look Dan in the eye when he put that list up there. I just need to look him in the eye.
Hey, Steve. So Steve, let people know. So what's up tonight, man? What's up?
Come to see me tonight, man. First set gonna be at 8:30. Man, I mean, just come on out ahead. I don't even know what to tell you. I'm just saying tonight at Sobe, we're gonna start at around 8:30. I'm a pregame, and I'm a get my mind right, and I'm gonna walk in the building on turn up mode. I'm gonna try to I know I gotta get in there, and they want me to Glenn Jones them people a little bit, give you a little bit of music. So I'm gonna go in there and do that, but I really want to go straight in and to an intro and turn up the whole night. But I'm gonna go ahead and digress. I'm gonna give them what they want. But it's a bunch of talent, man. Come check it out tonight at Sobe, man. We're gonna give you some good music at the beginning, and then we're gonna get down to it. I'm gonna let Day let him loose, let him do his thing, man. Slim got a whole lot of energy, he ready to work. So shit, I need him to start working tonight, now. Get it in. So yeah,
Troy,
come out and see it tonight. So 8:30, man. First set. I'm excited.
Troy Bryant said Tito's and OJ on him tonight. He said
Tell Troy if he buy me some Tito's and orange juice, I'm gonna pass that shit to somebody else. I don't know who drink that.
Hey Steve.
That sounds like a breakfast omelet meal or something. I ain't Troy. What you talking about, man?
Tito's, man. He like Tito's though, Steve.
But I don't. So you can't buy me what you like. I mean, I'm just being honest. Can we? You drink the Tito's. I drink tequila, bro.
What you like, Steve?
I drink tequila, champ. Give me some tequila straight. I don't want no juice. And I only, I'm gonna just take a shot and warm up. That's it. But after that, that's dead. I don't even want no drinks on the stage.
Shot.
Yes. Tonight, my African brother Day will be performing. First time tonight.
Super Dad, my fault. And tonight I will have those drives from the Diamond Lounge when we just played. I do have that CD for sale tonight with me as well.
Music. Music. Yeah, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I gotta read this comment, bro.
Go ahead, Coop.
I started this church. I ain't mean to say what I meant, but I just said it. Stefan say at first the church joke used to say that go-go music was the devil music, but now since there's money being made, everybody's letting them dictate the go-go sound, which is some straight bull.
I don't know about that, man, because church go-go.
What's up, baby?
Church musicians have always been a part of go-go, so I don't understand what that is. Like they just showed up 5 years ago, and all of a sudden it's this influx of church.
No, it is an influx.
It's influx, bro.
He has a point, though. He has a point.
Here and there.
Hey, come on, people. That's what?
What was you saying, Steve?
No, I'm saying he has a point. I mean, I understand what y'all saying as well, but he definitely got a point, though.
He got a point. Hey, Steve, they have came in, and I've heard them change.
That's why the musicianship is better.
I'm gonna go. That's exactly why the musicianship is better.
The musicianship.
Hold now.
Because when I hey, listen, hold on.
What?
You don't believe that?
Hold on. No, we talking about
y'all tripping, man.
Bro, they're not playing on Casios no more like they used to.
No.
Days,
no, we talking about versus how back then, how the bands used to create their grooves versus now. And back then, because all of the hits were made back then, it's like, and we still playing them hits because they were so creative. Now, just like, for instance, I'm going to say Bob and Nate, when they came in Backyard, people were still stuck on Bubba and Unk because they felt like Bubba and Unk was the originator of Funky Drummer.
Right.
When Bob and Nate came, it enhanced us. The sound got better. I mean, the songs, now we playing in, the hotels, the Shooby Doobies. I felt like we became a better band in that sense because we can play more music. But
I'm so mad.
But the more music ain't matching the sardines and pork and beans and the funky drummers. And you still playing that music.
That's what a lot of people say the concept is the music has gotten a whole lot better, but the front line talent-wise hasn't gotten a whole lot better. Not at the same not with the music.
Not with the music.
When you look across the board, you have bands that have specific talent here and there, but you don't have all the bands. You don't have all the bands with the same level of talent on the front line as they have with the music.
I think it's in the creed. I think it's in the.
I think that too.
I think it's in the creating the groove.
I've always loved the backline versus frontline conversations. I've always enjoyed these.
Steve is holding it.
Steve's in a different position. Steve is a talented front lineman with a talented back line.
Right.
But that doesn't go across for all the bands in go-go.
But what hit do Steve got?
Yeah. Wait a minute. So cool.
Steve, I didn't do that.
No. I'm just being like.
we'll say, okay.
So what hit does hold on, Coop? What hit does anybody have? What hit? What is a hit? Are we talking about hit? Are we talking about Earth, Wind and Fire status hit? Are we talking about a DC hit? What is the hit?
Junkyard still can play Sardines, and they can still play Rough It Off. They can still.
Is that a hit?
Yeah.
Or is it a great DMV song?
I'm talking about
that's a hit.
No. Is it a hit or is it a great song for GoGo?
That's a hit, Steve.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
Sexy Lady a hit. Sexy Lady a hit everywhere.
Sexy Lady, yeah.
Okay, so it's Sardines. So it's Sardines a hit.
No,
is that a bigger hit than Sexy Lady, or is it a great? It's a great GoGo hit.
See what I'm saying?
No, you're not about to do that. You can't do it, Coop. Hold on, Coop. You can't do it. So, I held on. I was holding on. Okay,
go ahead. Go ahead.
So listen, I'm gonna tell you. If you ask me what hit does Scooby have, I'm gonna say Scooby has a great song in the DMV in the Sunshine. Is it a hit? Is it on the charts with, like I said, with Earth, Wind, and Fire? Is it up there with Frankie Beverly and them?
You missed what
I'm not. But let's call a hit a hit. Let's call an epic event an epic event, and let's call everything else even across the board. Because if you say what was Steve, only thing that make a difference is to me, I don't really care about a hit, but is this person's impact been big enough in GoGo that they'll be remembered when they're not here? Is my impact big enough that somebody's gonna talk about me when I'm gone? Absolutely. Is Scooby's? Absolutely. Is Benny's Funk?
What song?
But those people made impact. But it don't make a difference what song it is. It ain't about the song, it's about the talent. And this nigga was a bad motherfucker. He's just gonna be remembered. But JY not gonna be remembered like they had hits. JY is one of the most, one of the best bands in the area. They're gonna be remembered for JY. Yeah, but they JY though.
Gonna be remembered. I'm just
one of the greatest bands that ever did it. I mean, that's what they're gonna be remembered for.
I understand what you're saying. Let's take the hit thing out. I'm just talking about when they say when we say backyard, we don't say, y'all gonna be remembered as great artists. But what I'm saying, the connection locally is Funky Drummer Drumming, the songs that they have carried, 91 Dope Jam.
Pretty Girl.
What song?
That's a Big G hit. So Big G got hits. So that's a Big G hit.
Huh?
No, but what hit does Big G have?
No, I'm saying backyard, Steve.
No. I'm asking you what hit does Big G have.
I got off the hit thing. My bad, bro.
No, but I'm just saying for 1 second. No, I'm just saying, but for 1 second, what hit does Big G have though?
I'm talking about backyard now.
But hold on. I'm asking anybody on the panel, what hit does Big G have?
Every hit that backyard.
No, somebody answer me, bro. Please.
Every hit that backyard has, Big G has.
Every backyard hit, yeah.
But listen.
Hook me up.
But listen, it's a great. It's not a. Okay, y'all. Okay, all right. So those are all hits.
So
where can I go look it up and see that it's a hit?
Yes. Outside the DMV, probably not.
But Pretty Girl was a hit outside of DMV. No. So that's what I'm saying. So do you have to? So you have to have a song that's stamped in order to be somebody in GoGo after you are gone or something? Or what am I missing? Because I don't know. I mean, you say, well, yeah, Steve is a great talent, but what hit does he have? So is that what solidifies you in GoGo that you end up with a hit?
Get off the hit. I apologize. Because maybe I said it wrong. You ain't understand what I'm saying. I was just saying, what are you known for? You're known for, you're a very talented guy, singing, motherfucker. You can rap. So they might say, well, what song? They might say, well,
there you go.
What song?
I like that. I like what Kato just said. Kato said, first of all, what's your definition of a hit? If it's a
I'm getting out the popular, hit. I said the wrong thing.
This is a good conversation, though. You know what I'm saying? If it's popular and a hot song amongst their audience, then it's a hit.
Which Steve would then say he does have a hit because he has a song
that's popular.
It's popular amongst the crowd.
But see, I think so.
So I'm asking him, like, what's that?
I think he's talking like on a national level.
Wait, what's that song, Steve? That
you know what I mean?
That you sing? The what is it?
Like Dirk, Dirk known is for what?
So y'all know me. Y'all know as I do
Pop life
as a DJ. So this is one thing I always ask. As for the legacy of when we playing this music anyway, this is one question I always ask. So like when you get on that stage, what you're gonna be remembered by, you know what I'm saying? Like you say years from now, like you know what I mean? What's the association? Like the music industry is built off hits. We build tours off hits. We go see Beyonce because we want to go see her perform her hit songs and things of that nature. It's about that catalog. That catalog be real important when it comes down to this music industry.
All right, maybe I should have said catalog.
So when we get into now,
that would have been better.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, catalog.
My bad, Steve.
What's the
that's what I was talking about.
What's the catalog? That's the catalog that we be looking for, that bands, you know what I'm saying, to build their identity off of. Because when E said, you know, all the bands now are playing cover songs, you know what I mean? And we hear Water, you know what I mean? You know, that Water song, let me water. Everybody hitting that song right now. You're not going to be remembered by that song, you know what I mean? Yeah. So when he's saying, I guess, you know what I mean, about the songs and what you're going to be remembered by on your, as you say, if I say this band, what groove or what song associates with this band right here? So I'm pretty sure, to try to clean it up a little bit, I'm pretty sure that's what we all was talking about. On that level.
That's cool. I understand but I was actually asking Coop what a hit was because I didn't know. So I wasn't saying like Coop that. I was really asking Coop, what is a hit? I wanted to ask E and Coop that, like, what is a hit? But what Kato just said kind of makes sense. If Kato just said a hit is like a crowd favorite, you know what I'm saying? Or it's something that people go see, and Dan, you saying it's part of your catalog, I can go with that. I can agree with that. That's cool.
I chose the wrong words, but even if we say, okay, what's a hit? And we talking, you know, you know, we talking most, you know, nobody has crossed that since EU had the #1 song in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like GoGo ain't really been putting out those particular. When I said hit, I meant catalog, and I used
catalog. Yeah.
So, and that's
okay.
That's
so I respect that.
Yeah,
I respect that.
It wasn't no. When I said, well, Steve ain't got no hit, I was just like, nah, I ain't really saying like that. I'm just saying, like, if somebody say, okay, like to me, Dirk from Vibe, one of the top bands, you know what I'm saying? He's known, his band is known for what's the Pop Life thing? I think, you know what I'm saying? That's one of his favorite songs, a go-to song.
Prince. Signature songs that people signature songs.
Signature songs.
Yeah, that everybody knows.
So even with like you went viral one time, Steve, singing DJ John had
Wishing on a Star.
Yeah, and you went viral. You killed that jump. So you went to a place where people remembered you from that song. And it went viral. So, like, if you continue to put that in your set, that's gonna be something that, okay, what's the song that people really get up right now? What's the song that everybody gets up for on with Still Familiar?
If it's Still Familiar, if we talking Still Familiar as a band, it's just gonna be different songs because we change the set list every week to what is hitting now. But if you say, if I come in the building and say I see a lot of, so if I come in the building and I see women, I'm gonna sing "Point of It All" by Anthony Hamilton, and they gonna say that's his song, that's Slim's song. Like, or they ask me to sing it, or they ask me to sing. But that's the thing. So we might come in one night and they might say, "Can you sing the Wishing on a Star joint?" I might come in the next night, they might say, "Keep singing Anthony Hamilton. I used to love when you sing it." I might come in one night, they say, "Sing When We Fuck" by Tank. It's just they just want to hear you sing. That's all.
So Steve, it's no doubt that you are the top singer in this go-go game, right? You appealing to the so your statue in this
appealing
go-go
to
thing.
who? Hey, hold on, who's he appealing to?
Women,
I just want to know.
No, I ain't mean to call you no nigga, but you know what I'm
saying. So listen. Where am I? Where we at with this? Let me bring the most handsomest guy the most handsomest
I'm
guy
right here.
in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bring him in. So listen, y'all. So this is one of them things, man. I love our dialect when we get into this, man.
Dialogue, man.
This dialogue.
You are a poor representation of VA public schools.
Because y'all said my words was too big earlier, so now I got to, my dialect, when it comes down to my conversation to you guys now. So listen, what we gonna do? Like again, Bootsy Vegas, real quick. I heard you guys. Crank Crusaders got a party coming up. February. Piano Keys. What?
Yeah, February. It's coming up soon. And 26th, I think. The 26th, I think.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let me post it real quick so you can let the people know, because we gotta let them know what's coming up with the good Crank Crusaders right here.
I appreciate it.
Bam. There you go. Hey, give me a commercial right there. There you go.
You know what I mean? Hey, what up? Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Bootsy Vegas, aka Mr. All Night Like the Porch Light. February the 24th, Piano Keys Lounge. It is your boy Young Maurice White, the Rebirth, aka the Cat's Meow, aka the Human Joystick, with the Crank Crusaders featuring the Love King of R&B, Raheem Devon. Piano Keys Lounge, February the 24th.
Steve say, "Fuck you, man, ain't got no hit."
Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve, hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
Steve say, "Fuck you, man."
Hey, Steve. Tonight, that's you right there, Steve. What's tonight, Steve?
Hey, man, y'all crazy, man. Tonight, man, catch us at Sobe tonight, man. First set start at 8:30. Catch us tomorrow at Babylon Falls Church, man. First set start at 8:30. Catch me Friday at Five Sisters for Yancey birthday and my man Tracy birthday. Catch this Saturday, we are Richmond. I'm sorry, we had a Black and Purple party in Richmond. This Sunday, we at the Capitol Lounge, us and the What Band, featuring Killer Cow. This Sunday, Capitol Lounge, What Band, Killer Cow, and Still Familiar this Sunday. Yeah, so 5 nights a week, baby. You can holler at me somewhere.
Shout out. You know you're killing when you got Sunday shows.
Yeah,
you got them Sunday shows.
Yeah,
you're killing out.
Yeah, fucking hit, nigga. I'm making money.
I'm 5 nights a week.
Hey, hold on, Steve. Congratulations to Rob, your new manager, man. That's my guy.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And I know Rob gonna keep you working, man. So y'all keep doing y'all thing. You know, I'm gonna spot up one time. Little guy come pick me up though. I'll be up.
Congratulations
Shout out
to Kendra, but also
I'm sorry. Shout out to Kendra, man. Yeah, man. I my bad, E.
No, it's all good. I just want to say shout out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Me too. I just want to say shout out to Day. I respect the fact that my man Day is keeping it moving. Much love to my guy. That is my man. Everybody has been knowing Day forever. You know, he's a great, loving, humble, cool, down to earth guy. I'm happy that he's just keeping his talent and his thing moving.
Right.
And also, you know, shout out to Steve Roy for having diversity on the front line. So you got light skin, brown skin, and you got African skin. So the way you're putting this together, you guys are like the United Nations.
Yeah.
They're the United Nations of go-go right now.
Hey, what?
Branding.
Hold on, he said United Nations. What you mean?
United Nations brand.
United Nations of go-go, baby.
A little bit of everything up there, man.
I was looking for a Puerto Rican. Nah, man.
That's not you? You're not Puerto Rican?
No, not a little bit.
Oh, I don't know.
Not even the slightest bit. No.
Go with it.
Hold on, listen. Hey, Dan, for everybody as well, you can see everything we do. We have a site. It's called stillfamiliar.live. You can go on there, see live streaming shows. you could click on each band member's page, and we will be uploading like personal things about the band, personal events that we have. Like Kendra just had a show at the Birchman. You could click on her channel. You could click on her channel, see her perform live by herself, solo. You can see Still Familiar. You can pull up dates from the Babylon, from the Diamond Lounge. You can pull up the live show. You can pull up a show while we're playing and stream live from at Sobe.
I love it.
Go to stillfamiliar.live, man, and we moving the needle with this sucker right here, y'all.
Hey, can I be messy for a minute?
Sure you can, bro.
I don't know. Y'all my guys.
Dan, you can't put it out there and then don't say it.
No, because it's all competition.
No, go ahead and say it though.
Oh, I'm with that.
Y'all better than Serious Company?
Oh,
are we better than Serious Company?
Yeah.
This is professional.
I don't stop, Coop. You're messy.
Nah.
You're messy.
No. I'll say this. Fuck yeah! What you think I'm supposed to say, though? Like, what did you talking about? What do you mean? Hey. What are you talking about over here?
He ain't 2 up, 2 down, nigga. That's what I told. That's what I told Amani. Nigga, I'm from the whole. I'm the king of VA. That's what he supposed to say. Yeah.
What are we really even talking about over here? No, seriously, I'm not joking, but I'm saying, Serious Company is one of the. I love them. I go see them. But I go see them because in my mind, that's all I can think about. I'm like, if it was some way somebody could put us, them, and Vibe in the same building and let us just all hit a set, like some way to do something. I mean, at that moment, you can't tell me that I'm not trying to stomp a mud hole in their ass just like they trying to stomp one in mine. Like, it's all cool off the stage, but we on that stage. Yes. When I say grown, if we gonna call shit grown and sexy, I look at myself like I'm the only 6'3" chopped up nigga that's in the gym that's gonna sing, rap, talk.
Talk your
like,
talk,
I'm the that's me. So yeah, that's me.
Hey Steve, you're a bully. Hey Steve, you're a bully, Steve.
Hey Steve, so you the only one nigga take your shirt off. Ain't nobody tell you about no chopped up.
Man, niggas is grandpops and pop-pops.
Hey,
Steve,
what the fuck? He said don't make him.
Hey, nah, but for real, for real, man, I love.
That's the.
Oh,
hey, look,
that's your joke.
Hey, look,
he be out there giving the whole 5 heartbeats in the crowd. You know?
Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve, man, we love you, man. Steve, we love you. You always welcome up here, man.
Thanks, Holmes, man.
When you want to promote something, man, when you got something coming out, man. Bootsy Vegas.
That was funny.
The 5th letter.
What up?
Love you always, man.
You already know, man.
And
we need to make that battle happen.
Steve,
I want to see it.
I might be. You going to Richmond Sunday? Damn, I say I probably see.
No,
you
we go to Richmond Saturday. We up at the hotel Sunday. Us and what band?
Sunday. With what band?
Capital Lamb.
Capital Lamb. Obey Street. Yeah.
All right, I'll be up there.
We be up there.
Yeah.
Cause we got to be up there. We definitely got to let people know about Fort Lauderdale, man. Fort Lauderdale Memorial Day weekend, man. If you're not doing anything, man, I need y'all to be in the building today, y'all. Today, if y'all don't know, today is our last day, man, to get that discount lock in on that discount rate on the website, man. Y'all need to go to the website right now. The celebrityfiesta.com is the website, man. We got Junkyard, we got Still Familiar, we got MAB, we got What Band. I will be DJing, me, DJ Biggs, my man DJ Jigger, man. We going in this year, man. Something real big for y'all, man. As y'all know, Scooby gonna be making a guest appearance. 32 gonna be making a guest appearance. My man EV Earl will be making a guest appearance. Y'all listen, this is one of them events, man.
Is Earl playing with IE?
Earl's is
Is he playing?
We didn't even get on our free agency thing,
Oh,
but
my
we'll
bad,
bring that
my
up.
bad.
We'll bring that up next week. You know what I'm saying?
We got a wager.
We've
We
been
got a
talking about
wager
free
going on.
agencies and GoGo. We're gonna be talking about that real next week. You know what I mean? I even wanted to
Ain't
bring
no-
up my top 20 today, man, but I ain't even. The conversation
Nah, who
got
number
so.
one? We got your man. here.
Conversation got so
Who
big.
number one?
Don't worry about the other 19. What's number one?
Number one. All right, I'm gonna post it real quick, y'all. I'm gonna flash it real quick, and then I'm gonna post it on my website.
It's like looking at Mad
The
Dog
number one
countdown.
band starting off my 2023. The good JYB.
Oh, you pandering like
JYB. That's my January on. JYB is my number one band of 2020-24.
Name your top 10. Name your top 10.
No, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna post it, y'all. We're gonna talk about it next week, right now. You know what I mean?
Shout out to
My
rapper
number
having
one-
2 slots though.
Number one is JYB, man.
Who's number two? Who's number two?
Number two, Vibe Band.
Vibe.
Number three, Serious Company. Number four, Backyard.
Hey, you can't
Number
go
five,
Uptown no more,
Brad
bro.
Essence.
You
Number
can't go
six,
Uptown.
What Band? Number seven, Northeast Groovers. Number eight, New Impressions. Number 9, Still Familiar. Number 10, T.O.B. That's my top 10 right there, y'all. Super Dad top 10. We got to get up out of here, man. Hey, listen.
Hell no.
Hey,
T.O.B. 18? T.O.B. is 18?
I love you.
T.O.B. is
I love
18?
you, T.O.B. And listen,
No
I
way.
love you, E. We're going to talk
T.O.B. is
about
18 on your list?
T.O.B. was 10.
Hey,
No, he said
we are going
on that list.
We are out of here,
It's
ladies
18.
and gentlemen.
He got still
T.O.B.
from me.
18.
I love you. I love you, E. I love you to death.
You got Backyard at 4. Wow.
Yes.
Robert
yes.
got 2 spots, 2 bands.
Right.
What band and Northeast Groovers? Rapper and Chris.
It's not about Robert. It ain't no rapper thing.
Big G gonna call you.
I know. I'm gonna get. Hey, listen.
He done, bro.
Hey, listen. I know I'm gonna get beat up when I go in the streets, but
Keep doing what you do, man.
Hey, I love it. I love it. Hey, y'all gotta understand. This is about moving our culture and getting our culture. I love the conversation that we're gonna be talking about this. But y'all again, listen.
Well, when you
I
gonna
love
move?
y'all to death,
When you
man.
gonna move
We
Mental
about to get
Attraction
up
up
there.
number one?
Mental Attraction. Y'all seen Mental Attraction move? Mental Attraction.
When they move
Let
from?
me in there, man. So listen, we gonna move. Oh yeah, we gonna get. T.O.B.
T.O.B.
18.
18.
You know what I'm saying?
He tripping. His
I mean,
man Ron Moulton gonna
when we get off the line, I call you. We can talk about. We'll talk about it. I would love to have y'all input on it. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't get out of here, man. Anything y'all want to say before we go? Anybody got to say anything before we go?
Yeah, I got something to say. Ron ain't gonna like that T.O.B. at 18. Ron Moulton gonna say something to you about that shit. He ain't gonna like that. He ain't gonna like that.
Hey, nobody's gonna like that.
Nobody
That's
likes
horrible.
Hey, look, nobody. Hey, Steve, nobody likes my list, but
Nobody. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it, man. They hate it. Keep doing it.
Top 5 it felt tonight. Top 5 it felt. Come on out.
MGM, top 5 MGM tonight.
I like that look.
Oh, man. Hey, y'all up there tonight? Cool.
Yeah.
Dang.
All we hitting all covers too. We definitely your cover. We definitely your cover band.
Yeah, felt tonight. Felt from
y'all ain't no GoGo band, so you good. You good.
Yeah,
Y'all ain't no GoGo band.
They cover stuff. I walk in, they play the 09 and everything.
That's yours, ain't it?
I was trying to figure out. I thought I was on stage.
Guess what? We sampled your ass. Yeah. We sampled Dave ass.
They caught me off guard. I ain't gonna hold you.
He shouldn't have let us use his keyboard. You know he let Ant use his keyboard.
Oh yeah, he did.
Man, Ant said, yeah, okay.
Oh man. We out. We gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna check y'all out again, man. We all lost somebody in the game, man. One of my favorite songs right here, Michelle Blackwell. Reminisce, man. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Mom, Dad. Miss y'all death, y'all, man. Everybody lost a loved one, man. Hey, E.
What?
Hey, Steve.
Oh, you said that kind of crazy just now, man.
For the dudes who ain't here. Man. You know, sometimes I be walking down the street or sitting around, and I look up, and I expect to see you coming around the corner. I hear your voice calling my name or something, I almost expect you to go to Hollywood with me. I know. Hey, don't worry, man. I'm gonna make it. I can lie and steal too good not to survive. Put it in the guys. They're gonna be all right, man. They're gonna make it. Yeah, we were sitting around the other night. We got high. Man. And I told him, man, I said, look, Cheese wouldn't want y'all just sitting around wasting time, you know? They're gonna make it.
When I reminisce on you, sometimes I cry, but I smile too. I'm making this promise to you right now. I'm living my life to the fullest in honor of your memory. So when you look down on me, you see that we'll always be together long as I remember.